What is good, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Disco Elysium. Different start than usual because I messed up my recording at first, but I caught it early, so we're good. You didn't miss anything besides the music in the menu. But we're back at it. As I was saying earlier, we're starting to understand the game more. We're starting to know what we're supposed to do. We were down bad last episode. We died because we tried to throw hands at Kuno, but we're back. And we're back at it. We're meeting up with Measurehead again. This has to be our way to get through. I was talking to that guy standing over there, and he said that trying to talk to him about things, it should work better. I don't know if he's going to talk to us.
Your race descent has only worsened since I last saw you. You have really let yourself go.
Alright, buddy. So, I have the hint. That makes it a 58% chance, but I'm still not super confident. And then this is a 42. Okay, let's try this first.
Ask what kind of races there are first. Classification is core to this stuff.
Okay.
Do you?
What did I say? Measured, I'm new to this world. Help me understand its races. I need to know what different races there are. Kim, not helping me at all. It's like, huh? You don't? I do.
There are three categories of race. Type A, the heroic races. Type B,
This is about to be racist as hell.
races. And the vile CF race cauldron of pederasty.
Let's start with
Which
type
one do you need education?
Type A.
Those are the Simonese, the Areopagite, and the Occidentals, excluding
everything's
the
good.
Maun, of
Yup.
course. The Maun are riddled with eczema to the point where they find it impossible to smile. They are all lactose intolerant, a common result of inbreeding.
So the 70s, the Areopagite, and the Occidentals, excluding the Mon, and the Mon apparently are all lactose intolerant, which according to him makes them
A
suck.
receding genetic pool has led the Maun on reprehensible street parades. In Maun cities like Stadskanal and Vredefort, wearing wooden clogs on their feet and little green tassels on their hats.
Who are Type A in your opinion?
Vespertines and Messenians of Vesper and Messina, the ancient Meteorans of Meteo by the golden Pisantic Sea, the Suren of Sur-la-Clé, and even the North Königsteiners, all have Type A race propensities.
Okay.
The other large Mondial civilization, the Mesk, are too yellow and oleaginous to count as a heroic race. True, they are violent and expansionist, but they have a glandular problem.
The racism, I see. I see.
Overproduction of sebum.
Excuse me.
Sebum is leaking.
I'm having a
to the
cough
brains,
recently,
making
so I
them
might
listen
clear
to
my throat a
El
couple times during the
Mariachi
video.
music and eat toxic minced meat-based food, which in turn only produces
Alright,
more
buddy.
sebum.
Alright, buddy.
As proven by the Maun and the Mesk, Occidental Type A is in retrograde. The Simonese and the Areopagite
Can I quick
are on
save?
the ascent.
I can't quick save. Darn it. I was gonna quick save back out and try and fight him, because I don't want to agree with this dude. This dude's an asshole. As proven by the Mon and the Mask, Occidental Type A is in retrograde. The 70s and I don't know what the fuck they're talking about. Continue receiving wisdom.
The Areopagites are sleek, long-headed. The Simonese are powerful, mesomorphic. The former is an immutable progenitor, unchanged since the Super Isola of Pericarnassus. Ancient brains rest in their slender skulls.
I'm not gonna lie, this whole paragraph here, I don't know what the fuck he's saying to me.
The latter is perfected.
All of this
adapting.
going in
Together
here,
they form
out
the
here.
Semino-Areopagite,
I don't understand
or
what the fuck is going on.
Semio-Pagite super race. That is all. Their nature was not capable of more.
Guess we're learning about Type B.
Type B are the unheroic races, amorphous non-competitors of the great
Whoa.
race. The Koikos and the Vacholier They are mud-colored people.
Oh.
To an untrained eye, the Koiko appear white and pinkish, like a ham sandwich. But look into their eyes and you will see. They are of a distinct muddy
I want to hit this guy
color,
so bad.
and so
I want to
is
hit this
their
guy
skin.
so bad. But our character...
Unhealthy, sweaty, and ashen. Pinkness is a racial quality that has to be earned through centuries of advanced ballistic warfare and cultural domination that the grad people have undergone for drinking alcohol and smoking the degenerate tobacco and for eating potato. The Koiko, the countless micronationalities of grad, are all inexplicably obsessed with potat.
Alright,
The
cool,
old
man.
Revacholians.
Let me hear about who
halfway
you think is
between
horrible.
Tips CF are a museum of failed chimeric experiments and tragic maladaptations. They are tortured creatures waiting to be put to sleep. Your lesser
Experiments.
races like the mosquito, a grotesque mixture of a masked woman and a Seminese man. Only possible if the mother is masked and the father Seminese. The other way around, they fail to produce offspring. The mosquito is born sterile, like a donkey. All they have left is to ride customized motor carriages with hydraulic suspension.
Dude saying this
Listening
all in
to
all
aggressive
caps, bro.
Elma,
Like,
yet
come on.
then
Let's
there
get through it.
is The Simino Koiki Kaimira.
Sure.
The Koiko, as you know, are very servile, especially when they meet the rich man. Racial scientists have toyed with the idea of
there was
crossing
a
the
spider on my
Simonese with the Koiko to produce a super worker of Simonese strength. This will never happen. The Simonese and the Koiko may have similar but enough.
Sorry, I'm just...
It is cruel to entertain. You understand nothing. To solve the great race enigma, you have to first ask yourself, what is the race enigma?
Ugh,
You
my
have
God.
not even worded the mystery, let alone solved it.
Fuck it. I'm going for the punch.
Look, I cannot possibly imagine what else we have to discuss.
I'm going for the punch. I'm going for the punch. I don't care. Fuck this guy.
Your race descent has
and-
only worsened since I last saw you.
Let's
You
go.
have really let
Let's go.
yourself-
I don't want to hear nothing about what you're saying, sir. And now I know. And now I know. And
Just
now I
like
know.
that. Instant,
Yup.
the man is reeling. All you hear is a small
Yep. Now I know. Now I know. Get him. Get him. The fuck up out of here. Get him the fuck up out of here. That's what I thought. Shut up with all your dumb
lands
bullshit you're
with a
talking
dull
about.
thump, like a broken down puppet.
Yeah.
You slam your fist on the button. The man collapses entirely, his head rolling to the
Get
side.
him the fuck
Looks
out
like
of here.
you're the new measurehead.
And I
now.
took his. Okay. Yup.
Her voice is surprisingly calm.
Yup.
No one is the new measurehead. Let's
Let
go
me get
before we
mine,
get-
bro. No, hold on. Oh, I can't talk to them? Can I talk shit before I do that? Before I do that and I lose?
The man is still not.
Absolutely. Let me go grab this loot. Yup. Yup. You don't have anything to say? No? Alright, fuck it. That's what I'm talking about. Get Measurehead the fuck out of here. Alright, so I can go through here now, right? Did I not hit the button? I'm sorry, what? Did I not hit this button? Did I not get this? I hit the button, didn't I? How do I get through here? Did I fuck this up? Or is it this door? Oh, it's this door. Okay. Okay, cool. I was gonna be like, did I really fuck this up again? No, we're good. Ooh. The cribbo. This ain't too bad. Hold on. Standard file cabinet. Something with the coffee machine on. I haven't thought about that. The dark liquid in the pot looks almost sentient. That's gross. Dewey typewriter, the model names on the back. Every worker equals members of the board is written on top of the flyers. Radio's emitting strange buzzing sounds. Okay, why am I in here?
On second glance, someone has forgotten to properly close one of the drawers.
It's unfortunate for the Union to just leave their paperwork lying around like this.
Let's see what's inside.
Oh, yeah.
I think the drawer opens smoothly. Inside is a well-organized selection of brown
Let me
folders.
take a look.
Hundreds of documents containing logistical data. Two kinds of transactions stand out. Materials coming into Revachol from the outside world, from Muindi, Gra,
Yeah, I definitely-
and even Ilmara.
I definitely skipped through all of Measurehead's stuff. He was talking some
And
nonsense.
the same materials being handed over to companies inside Revachol, Kuron, Coal City.
Bro was really
It's
like,
hard
I'm.
to make sense of this thicket of company names,
Oh,
dates,
force yourself.
quantities, whatever.
Yes, sir. We're getting all the roles today.
Well.
It's a good night.
Concentration isn't enough. Only a trained accountant with a background in logistics would be able to really make sense of it. However, there is a little handwritten note stuck on the side of the drawer.
Oh yeah, bro. Measurehead was talking about how he's Type A and all this shit, but he took 7 years to read one paragraph. Get up
It
out of here,
appears to
bro.
be a to-do list written in large, uneven capital letters.
Oh, was this Measurehead?
Remember, Leo, Everard's
Oh, Leo.
shoes, special whirling borscht, water Everard's plants, sweep office floor, more banners.
Nice.
All items on the list have been crossed out, and the note itself is crumpled.
Show it to Kim.
Everard Clare, probably. The head of the Debarders Union. One of his aides must have left it. Nothing incriminating here.
Okay.
What is so special about this borscht? Code for drugs? Booze? Blood?
Take a look at it.
Remember, Leo, Everard's shoes. All items on the list have been crossed out.
Alright,
The
so we're done with
drawer
that.
slides shut smoothly.
Alright, we got this postcard. Ooh, absolutely. I'm equipping right now. Yeah, what does that give me? +2 visual calculus, -1 drama. How? Do you see this fit? Oh, I have this too. Laminated postcard offers a glimpse across the river a little more than a decade after the war. Oh, it'll sell for a decent amount. Okay, cool. Oh, I guess I could just sell this shit, can't I? I forgot. I can sell Lieutenant's fucking handkerchief. That'd be fucked up. I can grab this too. Magnesium. Oh, okay, cool. So I'll use that whenever our morale drops again. Yep, I'll take that. Okay, I don't know how to interact with these things. Use the interact button in inventory to inspect item. What is that? Is it I? No. Oh, here.
An intricate web of blue lines stretches. It still kind of
Yeah, I already
looks
did
like
that. Okay, so let's interact with this.
The front of this quarterly journal features a large satirical portrait of the late King
The
Felix.
hydration check. Hold
From
on.
the sides of his head, a pair of white antlers spread to the corners of the cover.
Let's do that.
To your disappointment, there aren't any full-color pictures to direct your attention. Just column after column of closely set text, interrupted occasionally by little doodles in black and white. After rifling the pages with your thumb several times, you return to the table of contents. The magazine is divided into several sections: international development, Kunst und Kultur, and local concerns.
Local concerns.
Unsurprisingly, much of this section is taken up with articles declaring unqualified support for the dock workers' strike.
Okay.
You skim the headlines. Paint the harbor red and white. Martinez tames the wild pines. Finally, there's a brief article by the writer, G. Martin, accusing the owner of the Capeside apartments of illegally attempting to evict certain communist tenants simply for not having paid their rent.
Damn communists should kill them when we had the chance. Mooch for the wild pines. All those mooch should be out of job. Charging rent to live somewhere is pretty outrageous. We don't have to talk about it, but we can talk about it. Would it be better for everyone if labor and capital could reach some reasonable accommodation?
The writer G. Martin remarks dryly that capitalists love wealth redistribution, so long as it's only redistributed.
We don't have to talk about it, but we can talk about it.
You flip back to the front of the magazine.
Let's do the editor's
Comrade.
notes.
As you know, this journal takes its name from Mazov's immortal expression, du cristal à la fumée. This was his way of describing the way the rigid, crystalline structures of capitalist ideology turn to smoke under communism. But, like the structures of capitalist ideology, we too are at risk of going à la fumée, unlike many publications which are content to spoon-feed their readers reassuring drivel. La Fumée is committed to telling the radical truth. Even so, please, if you value our radical Mazovian perspective on contemporary politics, culture, and international affairs, please consider subscribing today. Yours in struggle, the editors.
Communist magazine.
What do you expect? It was laying around the office of the Debarders Union. They're probably bankrolling the thing.
You flip back to the front of the magazine. The table of contents.
Let's make sure we read everything just in case.
A long, tedious critique of the latest round of free trade negotiations between the EPIS nations and the Free State of Semenine.
Okay.
You also skip over an article about heavy fuel oil smuggling along the Messina border. Something about bear wrestling in Samara.
Nice.
Book riots in Yugograd. Face it, you really aren't interested in foreign affairs. You're not even sure where most of these countries are. You flip back to the front of the...
Go with
It
the
takes
culture.
a moment, but gradually it dawns on you that Kunst und Kultur must mean arts and culture.
I see.
As you leaf through this section, you come across several reviews of recent radio plays, as well as a brief artist
we might get our
spotlight
song.
featuring a local artist identified only as CS. The main feature, though, is a long essay titled Tip Top Tournée.
CS.
This so-called artist spotlight is really just a brief Q&A, made all the briefer by the subject's evident hostility to her interviewer.
Alright.
The actual article is surprisingly light on details, but after skimming a page or two, you gather that it has something to do with motor carriage racing.
I think I'm cool.
You flip back to the...
I think I'm cool. Thank you. I'll probably try and sell this later. Alright, we have this area. Oh, this is how we leave. Okay. Alrighty. We're making progress. Ooh. Hold on.
Looks like someone left his tarpaulin cloak hanging on the railing here. There is a white rectangle clearly visible on its back. This is your cloak. You can feel it.
Yes, it does bear the RCM insignia, and we are the only detectives in Martinez.
Okay.
The service cloak issued to you by your station? Yes, I do.
Hey, grab that
As your
shit.
fingers touch the tarpaulin, it almost feels like the cloak wants to deliver a message of comfort through your fingertips. I will shield you from the elements and give my life for yours. That's what the cloak is relaying.
Alright, well, let's put that shit on. Got shivers and then something with cops. Cool, I guess. Put this shit on. Okay. What if we put this on underneath? Oh, that's disgusting. That's awful. Alright, we got our fit going. What's here?
This is the night watchman's booth. The name on the door reads, René Arnaud. You need to rest. Your body is aching. Getting in here has taken something out of you. Have a seat.
Sure.
The chair is not as austere as the rest of the booth. A thin grey pillow is attached to the seat, secured to the stiles by black ribbons.
Let's do that.
The drawers are empty, save for old timesheets and receipts. One small box, however, does hold some cheap painkillers. they are slightly out of
Read the
date.
side effects before I die doing this.
Boy, where to start? Elevated risk of dementia, mini strokes, prophet's disease, sudden death, hair death, erectile malfunction, critical flatulence.
So
Maybe this was a bad idea.
yeah, let's not do that. But I am
You
gonna search
stand
this shit.
and exit.
If you must. But please hurry. We are pretty easy to spot up here.
Should we not be here?
Nothing incriminating catches your eye. The cabinets are clean, and it's a black and white photo of a young couple out
Oops.
in a street fair. The man is young, dark-skinned,
I
and
probably
dressed
shouldn't
in
have
a
taken that.
Royal Carabinieri uniform.
I just took these
Why did
people's
you take
photo. Like an artistic photo collage. Something about this man piques my interest.
Fine. But let's move. I don't want to be seen.
Okay, these are just, we don't need any of that. So where do we want to go? Down here? Oh, we're on the other side. Hell yeah. I think. I'm kind of stuck here. Oh no, I'm not. I just go up through here. What is this for? Ooh. Hell yeah. Slowly but surely. Making that money back. I guess we go over here. Oh. Shipyard ahead is oddly quiet. Yeah. That's what I was thinking. I mean, it's 4? I guess we go up through here. Alright. There's like no people here. Oh, I think I hear someone typing though. Yo, what's up, buddy?
Before you is a walrus
Ooh.
of a man seated
That face
behind
is
a
something
large
else.
desk. He looks up from his work, not the least bit surprised to see you. With great effort, he straightens himself up in his chair, yet says nothing. He simply stares at you. A typical power play. Wait for him to speak first. Show him you've got a backbone.
Alright.
The one good eye of this man fills you up without even flickering. The other, his lazy eye, is constantly moving like a goldfish in a tank, grotesquely magnified by his +6 glasses. For a moment, you don't know where to look. It is unbearably humid in the trailer. Beads of sweat slide down
Oh, we gotta
the
keep
man's
staring him
forehead.
down.
At first, nothing happens. His face wears a wide and self-satisfied smile. Every now and then, he smacks his big lips. Like a general over his maps, he plots his moves. Judging by the way he's licking his chops, it's going to be a good one.
So,
That's not the voice I was expecting.
Mr. Dubois, Mr. Kitsuragi, how nice that you found a moment to pay a visit to the Debarders Union. I'm Everard Clare, head of this little operation here.
Nice.
Please, have a seat.
The folding chair looks like a torture device. Extremely uncomfortable.
You go ahead, detective.
Whatever he has in store for you, it can't be good, he thinks. I'll do my best. Forget about that. What's with this Dubois stuff? You're getting some seriously bad vibes from that name.
Oh, is that? Oh yeah, he just called me by my name. I just completely ignored that. Mr. Dubois. I'll take a seat.
Excellent, Mr. Dubois. I can see that you're a reasonable man, and reasonable men can be of great use to one another.
Remain serious.
So tell me, how can the head of the Debarders Union help a representative of the Revachol Citizens Militia today?
You feel something in your chest.
Did I just die because the chair's
It's spreading to
uncomfortable?
your left arm. Yeah. Screaming isn't happening on account of extreme shortness of breath. All you feel is pain. Cop suffers final heart attack.
Alright. Alright then. So wait, my save is here? Oh my god. Alright, we're back. We got some health back because I took those painkillers. and they didn't kill me. I was kind of expecting they were. I'm gonna quick save here just in case I randomly drop dead again. And yeah.
Before you, with great, a typical power play. Wait for him to speak first. The one grotesquely for a moment. You don't know where at first.
We're gonna speed through all this because we already did this.
The folded.
You go ahead.
Whatever.
I'm definitely not fucking.
What's
I'd
with-
rather
Please,
stand.
Mr. Dubois, let us converse.
He's trying to throw you off your game with this Dubois nonsense. Don't give him the pleasure.
No.
Very well, Mr. Dubois. I respect a man with strong convictions.
He nods, his multiple chins move like ocean waves. That's disrespectful.
I, too, have convictions. One of which is that I will not engage with any man who won't face me at eye level. Should you find yourself more amenable in the future, I'd gladly resume our conversation. But until then,
You know
I'm
who
afraid
I
I must
am?
ask you to leave.
You know who I am? I'm the dude who beat Measurehead's ass.
Damn. That's a nasty play. He's got you. A titan of volition. In a fork. Guess you just have to sit or leave.
I guess we're
Excellent,
taking a seat.
Mr. Dubois. I can see that you're a reasonable man, so tell me, how...
The chair you're sitting on has got to be the most uncomfortable chair in the world. It's
Wait, why does that say
violating your
0?
backside.
Okay, that's 0 charges. Okay.
By the way, I heard you got a rather rude reception from a certain Lawrence Gart. Some people have no manners, it pains me to say.
Who the fuck is Lawrence?
This should take care of that nonsense.
Oh.
Hmm.
It should be sufficient to cover your expenses for a few days and patch over your differences with a cafeteria manager.
Hey, that's 25 real. That's good money. Think of all the stuff you could.
I'll take it.
Is there anything you'd like to say to me?
No.
No, it's cool.
Cool? I wouldn't go that far. I'm sure there are cooler things than delivering a comically oversized novelty check to a cafeteria manager. But, sure, if that's what's cool nowadays. Now, I'd like to set your mind at ease about one other matter.
Oh.
Your lost gun.
Okay.
Let me assure you, Union people are on it as we speak. I've got my best hounds looking for that lost gun.
His slug-like lips move, but all you hear is an echo. Lost gun, lost gun, lost gun. The world is swallowed by a black
morale.
hole of fear. Only 2 words escape its gravitational pull. Lost and gun.
Let's stay chill about it.
Are you all right, Harry? You
Harry.
seem anxious. Don't be.
My name Harry
Everything,
the boy.
it's not like you left it loaded. You didn't lose a loaded gun. Local children aren't out there playing with it right now, pointing it into their own mouths. It's in a safe place. I just know it. I have a feeling everything's going to be all right.
Officer,
All right.
we will deal with this later. We don't need Mr. Clare's help with this.
All right.
I wouldn't be so sure about that.
Oh, we're gonna fail and I'm gonna die.
God, you're sweating. Your knee is jerking. You're about to cry, aren't you? You're about to cry because you lost your gun and those children are gonna shoot themselves with it.
Yeah, men can cry
You
too.
want to cry?
All right.
God, you're
All right,
weak.
game.
Whatever you do, don't cry. He'll think you're disgusting.
I don't care. I'll beat his ass.
Mr. Dubois, you don't look so good.
What is this, Mr. Dubois? He keeps repeating. What is he trying to pull here? You need to cool the fuck down. Chill.
Mr. Dubois! Mr. Dubois! Harry!
Does your mind go to a safe place?
While Everard is distracted by your odd behavior, the lieutenant's eyes are mapping everything around you. The folder, desk, papers on the wall.
Mr. Dubois, are you okay? Can I
I was
give you a
earlier
glass
and you
of
didn't
water or
fucking help
something?
me.
Are you...
Maybe you could use your hands somehow, in a kind of throw-in motion, like you're throwing that Mr. Dubois act right back at him. He's Mr. Dubois.
I want a glass of water.
What an odd demonstration of... you got me, Harry. I don't even know what. As entertaining as it was, I'm afraid we're wasting
So you're
our
not gonna
time.
give me that water?
And I'm...
Okay, enough. We are here to ask you some questions pertaining to a murder investigation.
Kim must be tired of this shit.
Quick, here's your window. Get yourself together. It is about time to stop embarrassing yourself. Questions will help you regain some of your lost dignity.
Let's do this.
Of course. Let us dispatch with the formalities. You call me Everard, I call you Harry.
That's what the hanged corpse called you. Harry.
Oh.
My God, so it's true. I didn't want to believe it, but you are a fantastic science fiction amnesiac cop, aren't you? What are the odds of that?
I think the odds of that are very low.
My memory's fine.
So good to hear that, Harry. Apparently my sources were wrong.
You got it.
However, if you did have a spot of memory trouble, I could help you out. With my big fat folder.
Are you trying to tell me you've gotten hold of some of our documents?
Oh.
Mr. Kitsuragi, would you mind? Me and Harry are talking about his lost identity right now.
What's my full name?
It's Harry. Harry Dubois.
Okay.
You feel like a Dubois, but you don't feel
Dubois
like
not a bad name.
Harry. Strange. You don't feel like any of these things. You know what your name is. You have a sophisticated name, like that of a count, or a beautiful man.
I can work with it.
And I can work with you, Harry. Now, what else can I do for you?
Where'd you get that folder?
Ah, this? My friends in your organization gave it to me, Harry.
I find that very suspicious. May I have a look?
I'm afraid this is meant for Union eyes only, Mr. Kitsuragi. I'm sure you understand. Please continue, Harry.
You know where I live.
But of course, Harry. Your precinct is the 41st and you live in Jamrock. You're a Jamrock boy. A long way from home.
I'm not
but
gonna
that's
pass
okay.
this 17%. I know I'm not.
Family? Harry, you're not a family man. There's not one peep of family in here. Unless you think you're a family man. Do you strike yourself as a family man, Harry?
I guess not.
That's why I like you, Harry. A good man knows both his strengths and his weaknesses, and you, my friend, you are one of the all-time greats.
Kind of cop to say I am.
Well, Harry, if I were to sum you up in one word, it would be apologetic.
Oh,
Yes. You seem to be.
oh
A lot
shit!
of the
Yeah,
time.
that's from earlier.
But
I
right
remember
now,
that.
there's no reason to be. Let loose a little. Be
Let's
you.
go for it.
Everard's
Oh.
large hands are covering the folder, but the look on his face says, I know everything about you, Harry.
Knows everything about me.
I'm sure it's not that bad. At worst, he has an old RCM folder, and I very much doubt even that.
Harry, I just know the things that matter to our friendship. And I want you to feel free to ask me about those
Talk
things.
about other things.
Of course, Harry, of course. Let's not linger on personal
body from the
details and
tree.
amnesia.
You might have noticed there's one hanging on a tree behind the hostel cafeteria.
Oh my. Don't take this question personally, but why would I get involved in this
Just
matter?
help me out, man.
Mr. Clare, the man was hanged with
Oh,
a cargo belt.
and that
A
too.
steel-reinforced cargo belt. It's safe to assume the Union had something to do with the murder.
He's gonna be like, now.
Besides, getting the body down would benefit all of us. It's a stain on the neighborhood.
Yep.
I can certainly see how having him up there might start affecting some real estate values. But of course, all joking aside, I am going to
Let's
help
go. We're finally gonna get this fucking body
you.
down.
Jean-Luc, the cop who bested you in physical combat is here,
Who?
and he has a little dead body in a tree problem. Namely, he needs it to be taken down. Please
How do you
extend
know
him this
that?
courtesy.
Whatever.
You can find Luke down at the gates, but you already knew that. Anyway, he's going to help you, now that he's back on his feet.
Yeah.
Oh, of course. That's your main thing here. That's why you're in Martinez. I know everything that goes on around here, and I would love to help you, like I'm helping you with the body.
Yeah.
I mean, it's no secret that the lynching is connected to the strike. So much to talk about. Honestly, it's been weighing on me so heavily. I understand you need to interview me, but there's a thing that's been keeping me up at night. I want to talk about the hanging. I mean, if we could just calmly talk, exchange information, we could blow this thing wide open.
Yeah.
Yes, that sounds good. Let's do that.
Yeah.
But I can't think straight with this thing weighing on me. You're police officers, aren't you? I have a crazy idea. You guys are basically door-opening machines. Incredibly talented at opening doors.
Sure.
And I'm sure you're going to open this one with flying colors, Harry. This really is very simple, and there's nothing shady about it.
Does this jiggling ooze think he's going to
Jesus.
use you? He's got another thing coming. Play his game, son, with your eyes peeled. He's going to slip up, and when he does, you're going to come out on top.
Whose door is
Oh,
it?
no one's. It's just a weasel. A weasel lives there. Nothing for you to worry about.
What do you mean by a weasel?
A loud blabbering weasel.
Oh.
When weasels feel no one is watching, they start acting foolishly.
Okay.
Just go there, unlock the door, and leave it open. It's been such a burden on me, Harry. I just want this to be over so I can discuss business with you.
Why don't you just open it?
Harry, I'm a very busy man, and more importantly, I don't have that extraordinary physique you do. You look like you could run around all day.
You want to send someone a message that the police are working for you.
I repeat, I'm a very, very busy man, Mr. Kitsuragi, and therefore I must occasionally enlist outside help. So
But you don't
what,
even know anything
Harry,
about
my
that
dear
yet.
friend, I am what people call a local bigwig. I know everything that goes on in Martinez.
Ooh, do we do this? I mean, I guess we're gonna get info about the hanging.
Fantastic, my friend. Just let me know. You can get the key from Manana. He's down by the gates. Manana's like a free agent in the Union. Special operations. Hardened socialist. A real free thinker, too. He'll tell you precisely where the door is. One last thing, Harry. Just open the door. You don't need to go in or anything. I just want that weasel to come home and see the unlocked door.
Alright.
Wait. You need this to get in and out through the gate. Here, you're one of us now. A real red and white Union man.
Thanks, man. I'm gonna talk to you.
Yes? Me? I don't see how my life is pertinent to the investigation.
Yeah, open up a little, man.
If you insist. What do you want to know?
Do you ever talk with yourself?
What do you mean?
When you're thinking, you have conversations with
I
your
have
brain.
no idea what you're talking about.
So you're saying your brain never just chimes in with advice or warnings?
I can't say that it does, no. When I need to think, I just use my notebook.
That's weird to me. Maybe I'm the psycho, but I definitely, think in my head.
The lieutenant produces his small blue notebook and idly thumbs through a few pages. That's where his conversations with himself take place. You're super lucid, yet psychedelic. You don't need office supplies to connect to your nervous system.
You're wearing
You're
glasses.
That's correct.
So am I right now.
That makes him a Beano-clad, completely uncopped material.
Yeah, I'm not gonna
if
call
you
him
say so
that.
yourself.
Are they? They're mostly just cumbersome.
You could use a good, normal pair yourself.
Tell me a secret about
No.
yourself. Alright. Okay.
The lieutenant nods.
I guess we can say
That's
that.
because I'm half Seolite, or quarter. My father's father was from Seoul. So was my grandmother, but from my mother's side. It's not an interesting topic.
What is Seal?
It's a part of the world, officer. A geopolitical entity, and a geographic division. I told you it wouldn't be interesting.
Alright.
I can see you're disappointed. You are right to be. I don't speak a word of Seolite. I've never met either one of my grandparents. I've never been to Seoul. I'm a regular, garden variety ravacholière.
He's glad to have shut down your question.
Good.
Alright.
Let's change the subject.
Fuck it, let's go for it.
Because you're the best qualified. No, that doesn't seem right.
Yeah.
If you're so well qualified, why can't you remember why you were sent?
Alright, brain. Let's get out of here. Is it this one? Oh, through here. Okay, cool. Alright, so we can get the body down, and then we might have to do this door thing. I'm gonna do the body first, though. Is there a faster way between these two areas? I doubt it. Oh. Oh, yeah. What does this do?
A rusting control panel with several knobs. 2 buttons marked.
I'm not pressing these. I'm not pressing these. I have 1 health. I'm struggling. My luck, I'm gonna hit one of those buttons and it's gonna be like, oh, the machine just slammed into you. You're dead, buddy. I don't have to redo that whole conversation again. Oh, shoot. Okay. Oh yeah, you have to help me now, buddy. Hello. What's going on, friendo?
Do not presume this has drastically altered our race dynamic.
I knocked you out.
True. I said nothing about our personal dynamic. That has altered. A little.
I don't care. Come help me with this body.
Very little.
So it was. You bested me in race combat to reach my superior, then had him give me an order. I salute your cunning, enemy. I will go and remove the body from the tree with my bare hands.
You're so noble, Measurehead.
Alright.
But while I am gone, someone must stand guard on the bridge. That
Ooh,
someone
maybe I can make it
needs
just
to
him.
be you. Both of you.
That would mean you're openly showing the people that you're taking the Union's side.
Oh. What if we don't want to do that?
This is the uncomfortable result of not taking it on ourselves. I can live with a compromise.
Listen to your little friend. He is wise in his childlike way. His mysterious race may yet prove fierce competition to my
You
heroic
literally
Eagle.
just woke up from getting knocked out and you're back to talking shit?
Yes. That is precisely what it means,
Back
homunculus. This is not going to happen
Okay,
anyway.
fuck it.
See that they stay here the whole time.
Yeah, they're gonna be pissy with me, but I don't really care. How's it going, y'all?
The woman's gaze follows Measurehead as he leaves.
So, you guys are like cops or something?
Apparently so.
Cool. I like men with guns and power.
She didn't get a
I'm
picture like
happy,
this
by
one.
the way.
Oh,
You hear that? That sound. He's breaking something.
the tree.
Yeah, Jean-Luc must be really tearing it up over there. I wish I could see it.
I also wish I could see it.
Look at you! RCM rent-a-cops! Guarding that bridge like Evrod's lapdogs! Is this where it's at now? The RCM is for sale!
Alright, buddy.
And who are you?
Ooh!
What is your business here? Why are your clothes 4 sizes too small?
Damn, Kim! Okay. It's none of your business. Damn, Kim.
A shrill laughter interrupts you.
Oh,
echoing
no.
across Martinez. It's Kuno. Then the man turns to look behind him at the behemoth
I tried to look
appearing
over.
around the corner, approaching him, walking past him.
Oh no. Okay, I thought he fucked up Kuno. I thought he beat the shit out of Kuno. Why'd I care?
The corpse has been removed from the tree. Stand down.
No, I
and
didn't. That's not what I did at all.
congratulate yourself. You have sided with Ray's victory.
Yeah, shut
and
up.
What you had to do was to become a Union man from.
Alright, bye, buddy. Fuck off. You literally got knocked out like 10 minutes ago. I don't know why you're talking all this shit. Hey, what do you think about what I just did?
So, how'd you like our harbor?
Oh, it wasn't bad.
It's but a rest area on the path leading across open plains.
I like Call Me Minion.
Right. You talk to the boss, eye to eye, like men of the plain. If you have any more questions, I'm set to talk.
Oh, I need a
A
key.
key, huh? What door is this key supposed to open?
Belongs to a weasel.
Oh, say no more. I got you. I got that key right here. And let me tell you, it's mighty good of you to help us out during the strike. Working class solidarity, as they say.
Am I gonna open this door? I'm not opening this door for myself. I'm opening it for all the working men. Yeah, I mean, I guess that's honest.
I'm not so sure about the hustle grind, but you know, it doesn't matter. It's a good thing you're doing. Thanks. What you're looking for is a basement door behind the greenhouse. That's behind the whirling in rags.
Okay.
That's all I know. Our organization is what you call compartmentalized. Means we keep out of each other's business.
Okay, but where did you get the key from?
True.
The janitor gave it to me. Nice fella. We talked about life and things that really, truly matter. None of this mess we're in. This jiving and juggling. What's it for? To feed our children, I guess. I'm more of a philosophical dock worker. I like to talk about the big picture stuff. Who I am, who you are, what we are fighting for.
Who he is and what they're fighting for.
Oh, why are you striking?
We're negotiating our share.
Your share?
Aye.
So not wages or pensions. How large of a share would you
All of
like?
it.
Oh, man.
However, right now we want all the harbor workers to be on the company's board, so they could take part in the decision-making process.
Got the picture. Let me ask you something. Yeah, what do you think of
I think
your
it's
boss?
best you make up your own mind now that you've met him. In my eyes, he is a capable organizer and a decent businessman.
Okay.
He's probably in his container at the harbor, so head right on in there.
What's this?
No. I don't think I'm a communist. Seeing something of value and saying I want it all to myself is a much older and simpler notion. No science to it at all. Even a weak child can think it. The only things holding someone back are I can't and I shouldn't.
Shouldn't take what's not yours, right on, brother. Cool, I don't have anything to add to that.
And none of the above kind of man. No harm in being that. Sure thing.
What is this? News of the world? Talk about personal stuff. Get to know him.
Any idea who killed the
The
hangman?
mercenary, eh? Who could have killed him? That's indeed the question. Why even do such a thing?
The harbor is the prime area of suspicion. In your opinion, are dock workers involved in the killing?
What a thought. Why would noble workers resort to such a thing? Unless they were pushed, of course.
Okay. Pushed
Your
out.
dead guy was an enemy combatant.
What does that mean?
He was an agent of the opposition, attempting to undermine our honorable efforts.
Did you kill him?
I ain't the murdering type, but that's just me. Large organizations like our union have all sorts of men.
He means a more violent faction could easily take care of such a thing.
Understood. This has been of limited use. Still, thank you.
No problem. I wish the best to you in your search.
Alright, man. Thanks for the help. This guy's gonna yell at me. Hey, buddy, I was just sightseeing up there. I wasn't
Went
guarding.
native on the chief, huh? Those ballerina antics were reckless. Should have just punched him in the throat again.
Wrong. You did the right thing with measure.
I mean, I beat him,
The
yeah.
ballerina antics won you the fight.
True.
Let's talk about our right to work.
Okay, bye, buddy. I'm gonna... Oops. What's this?
Damn, that felt good. Your heart's pounding nicely.
Oh, and I told
You
this guy to
should tell
fuck off,
people
and
to
I'm
fuck
just
off
now
more
having the thought
often.
for it. I think it's tell people to fuck off more
Not as a
often.
general rule, but that one was justified. Better to get the lay of the land before telling people to fuck off.
That means you should do it whenever you feel like someone's disrespecting your
Fuck
authority.
yeah.
That's the spirit.
Yeah, I got my health back
Never
too.
forget. The whole world's a wooden house, and you're a goddamn flame.
I don't know about all that. Can I sell shit here? Is this where I sell things, or is that somewhere else? I don't remember. I haven't been here since episode 1. Hello, ma'am. I have things to sell, maybe?
Is this about the questions again? Because I don't really know anything.
Can I exchange this?
Wow, I didn't know you worked for the union, so...
Yeah!
Anything else I can do for you?
Blow the whole thing on speed and gin right now. Speed and gin. Great combo.
Do you have a warehouse?
A warehouse? I don't know. Maybe. I don't really care what Frit does.
Ma'am, this is important.
She scrunches up her face into an...
Fine. Frit doesn't have a warehouse. Just a little back room here. Okay?
Alright, thanks, ma'am. So I guess I don't buy shit here. There is some pawn shop, though, because I need to sell a bunch of shit. But I owe 100 something real, don't I? I have 28. So this isn't really enough. Maybe I can pay a chunk of it and be like, hey man, I'm working on it. Please be cool. Hello.
Can I help you? Yes. Have you got it? A lot. A lot. Yes.
Okay, so I don't have enough. Not even close, actually. Not even close. I basically need another 100 real, which we'll see. Ooh, maybe if I sell the boots. Jesus. What's up, buddy? How's it going?
So you tried to kill Kuno's girl? What's up with that? You
Oh,
wanna
I
talk
forgot about
it?
that. I just aimed at her.
What? Bitch! You...
Oh, yeah, I
Not
forgot
all
about all
of
this.
No one Kuno, but you and Kuno are good for now. And
Kuno is a merciful king. Kind.
Kuno doesn't...
Alright, buddy, cool. Let me look at this body.
The corpse lies on the ground among the remains of an absolutely demolished pinewood branch.
It's down.
Mr. Measurehead has done a good job. Nothing is too broken or compromised. The victim is ready for a field autopsy.
Okay.
Yes. 1. Investigation of the scene. 2. Initial examination of the victim. 3. Field autopsy. 4. Transportation of the body to the morgue. We are on number 3.
The fuck are they on about?
Kuno.
Cop's gonna cut his shit up.
Do I have someone else to cut his shit up? Okay, got
The
it.
lieutenant adjusts his glasses and takes a deep breath.
Yeah.
Shoot, Looney Rooney.
Oh, I don't have anything to
Come
say
back
to you.
later, Corpo.
I thought we decided to leave it to processing. Let's not turn this into some kind of circus.
Okay, that's fair. I need you to be not here.
Come on, officer. You know what a field autopsy is. You've done 100 of them. Unfortunately, no.
I have gardening
They are
gloves.
better than nothing. Tell you what, I perform the anatomical side of things while you will take notes. In your paperwork, officer, just fill out the field autopsy form.
I lost my paperwork.
Now they only have one paperwork too.
Officer, what haven't you lost?
Still have my disco trousers.
Yes, barely. I can give you my paperwork. There's an autopsy form there. Several, actually, but only if it helps move things along.
Let's do this.
Yes, well,
It's okay to cry, Runkari.
What? You're not a part of this conversation. So off here.
right. The autopsy form is near the end.
Oh, no, I'm not going to do that.
The dead man stares in silence as you crack open the ledger. The bright red paper is covered in boxes and lists, describing the condition of his skin and organs in 3 parts. Above those, an 11-field info form needs filling out first. It begins with,
That's you.
Harry the boy.
the corpse is indifferent to your scribblings, just lies there. The next
KK57-0803.0815.
Write it
Next.
down.
NA. Next.
Date of birth.
NA.
Age.
Roughly 50.
The corpse looks ageless, like meat on a hook.
Race.
Mondial.
Okay.
The pudgy mess of curdled meat looks neither mondial nor anything other.
Sex.
Fucky, fucky.
That's a good one.
Male.
Pigs can have sex!
Right, male.
Nor does he
God.
look male, with his pregnant belly and indistinguishable face.
Date of death.
We're still going with March 4th. 51. What
Okay.
else? 9. Body identified by is non-applicable. 10. Case number is the same as the coroner's case.
KK57 0503 0815 listens motionless, with the cargo belt still around his neck. Only
Evidence
one
of treatment.
None. At least not after the initial examination.
Okay.
A strange word. Treatment.
What's next?
He places his gloved hand on the dead man's chest, as if in preparation. Your central nervous system recognizes this gesture. It's the stations of the breath. Ecclesiastic, religious in nature, a holdout from pre-DeLorean burial rites. It takes him 2 seconds to perform. Then, somewhere in Jamrock North, a small wood shed behind Rosencrantz Row, Lieutenant Nick Feuerbach puts his hand to the chest of a small corpse, no larger than a monkey.
What is this?
It's raining outside, light drizzle. There is darkness in the shed. Elsewhere yet, an obese female sits in a wicker chair, her silhouette bull-like against the window. Outside, Grand Coudon. The day is turning dim for Sergeant Mac Dawson. Hand extended, he approaches, to make sure she is dead more than anything else. The building is tall, 7 stories, wind-wrapped in solitude. Most of the apartments are unoccupied. This was a suicide. The other, an accident. The small one.
Damn.
And so, all across Jamrock, Coal City, GRIH,
Jesus.
42 deceased persons found today. 42 stations of breath.
We should start the post-mortem.
Alright.
The corpse cannot feel Kim's hand on his chest. It no longer meaningfully interacts with its
Grab the
surroundings.
boots.
A thicket
External.
of boxes and lists on red copier paper.
Let's do this.
Clothes. The deceased wears armored boots and white briefs. The make of the briefs is Babrodin, I think. Let's see.
See, it's happening.
You hear him gasp?
Babrodin, yes. Inexpensive. Size M. Color white.
The disappointment is palpable. The red-haired thing was expecting something more lurid.
The boots are ceramic, vitreous enamel. They are fused to his skin from
When
blood
am
flowing
I
downward
gonna get those
post-mortem.
boots?
Patience. After the autopsy, before the body is taken away, there will be a window of opportunity. After the lieutenant has gone to sleep. I hope this has helped you, my liege.
I see.
Tattoos. The upper torso is covered in a single, continuous tattoo, resembling a map of the night sky. It reaches from the right shoulder to the heart. The ink is blue and white. The assistant has a color photograph of the markings, to be added to the case files as document A1. The photo is taken on the scene, using a Trigat Mini. The deceased has a cargo lashing belt around his neck, tied with a hangman's knot. Color yellow. Length 3 meters. There is a buckle on the other end. Well-nourished, athletically built, measuring 1.8 meters. Generally consistent with age, about 50. Preservation is good. Ambient temperature, below freezing. Body hair is light brown. Distribution is consistent with age. The deceased had male pattern baldness. Hair is combed back, short.
I don't need to touch his hair.
Lividity is consistent with hanging.
I don't need to
The
do
head is
that.
congested. Contusions are present on the head, chest, and thighs.
Okay.
Consistent with stones thrown post-mortem. Low velocity.
Fucking low velocity. You think Kuno doesn't know what you're talking about? Velocity was fucking max.
Thanks, Kuno.
Talking shit about Kuno's velocity.
Alright, man.
In addition, there are bite marks.
Oh,
on the
Kim just
face,
moves
scalp,
on.
And chest. Consistent with predation.
No, right down.
Ligature mark.
I'm not adding shit that they say to this. Ligature mark. The lieutenant produces a small folding knife. The other hand pulling on the bell, he starts cutting into the polyester. The stench is horrid. After all, it's obvious material cannot be cut.
Still wiring. There's too much of it. We need to remove the belt so we can get to the ligature mark.
You got just the right tool for that.
Ooh.
The chain cutters.
I'm gonna pet the chain.
The
cutters.
hanged man lets out a joyous little bubble of rot from his nose.
Always good to think ahead. Now,
He points to the rope, squeezing the
We need
man's
to
neck.
cut the belt to see the ligature mark below. Carefully.
Uh-oh.
With as much precision as you can.
Uh-oh.
See? My pig is gonna fuck his head off.
No, he ain't. Your pig's a boring fuck.
Look for a good spot.
The belt is equally tight around the whole
Oh, this is a
circumference of his
50-50.
neck, swelling over the edges like white bread rising from the east.
Alright, let's hope this doesn't show up red.
After some deliberation, you sink the cutters into the knot tying the belt together. You squeeze the rubber handles together, sweat forming on your brow. Snap! The knot
Thank
is
God.
slashed. Another cut and the belt falls apart like a flower bouquet, revealing the dead man's neck and the dark red ligature mark around it.
The rope rises to a point, leaving a gap in the ligature mark. The suspension point is in the back of the neck.
As it ought to. This is where its grip on the curdled meat
Oh,
is
I didn't read
gentlest.
that.
Pulling
There is a gap in the groove, is what it said.
Hemorrhaging is observed on the skin, above and below the ligature mark. The mark is well pronounced, consistent with a drop from 1 or 1.5 meters. Chest is intact, normal contour. Abdomen is protuberant, pelvis intact, genitalia.
No! Let's get out and see!
Oh, God.
I fucking knew it!
This is clearly what they've been waiting for, ever since the autopsy began. The lieutenant is trying to make it as boring as possible.
Kuno was just waiting for this. Are we?
Genitalia is male and unremarkable. No evidence of injury.
No. Oh no, I'm not gonna do that. Write down a move
Back
on.
is symmetrical and intact. Upper and lower extremities are intact, but asymmetrical. There are combat injuries on the right hand, thigh, and hip.
Bullets have bitten little pieces out of him.
Okay.
It must have been excruciating, especially the hip. Before you is a temple of pain that knew little tenderness in life.
In
Okay.
addition, I see smaller, residual scars, too numerous to count, covering about 30% of his skin.
Yeah.
We have a real museum here. Of battles, wars. Last item, hands. Hands are clean. No sign of a recent struggle.
Write down.
Ooh. That's all for the external. Well done. What next?
Internal examination.
Central nervous system. I have nothing. Do you have anything on this man's central nervous system?
You don't even have a joke.
Nope.
Musculoskeletal. Purge fluid is coming from the mouth. Not injury related. Eyes and tongue protuberant. Hyoid bone. Let's see.
With his eyes almost closed, the lieutenant puts his hand on the
Ugh.
dead man's throat and begins to massage it, gently. A rotting smell erupts
That's
from the
fucking
mouth.
gross.
Purge fluid runs down his lips, black and viscous.
Yeah, jack that fucker off!
The hyoid bone is fractured. The rest of the musculoskeletal system is intact. Respiratory system.
Oh, back conscious in prayer. Begins to pry open the dead man's jaws. He stops to exert more force. Both hands are used.
Oral cavity shows no lesions. The victim has received dental implants, possibly after a combat wound.
Okay.
Mouth swollen. Hemorrhaging present in mucosa of the lips and mouth.
From here, it looks as though the clown-faced man is screaming. The tendons of his jaw are torn apart. Hyoid, ripped from the force of the lieutenant's hands.
Hepatobiliary. NA.
Okay.
Same for toxicology and serology. NA.
Both?
Unless you have untapped reservoirs of knowledge there.
No, just keep writing.
Cardiovascular. The body exhibits lividity in the lower extremities, feet, hands, and neck, visually consistent with the hanging. Gastrointestinal.
He breathes a sigh of approaching relief. This is the last fill on the list. He looks on the ground, the pool of feces. there.
Digested semi-solid food in stomach. Voila.
Amid the
What's next on the list?
this one.
Let's see. We have bite marks, contusions on the head and chest, and a ligature mark encircling the neck. You'll need 3 fields. Leave a 4th one too.
It's the fourth one for.
Nothing. Just in case.
Bite marks.
Head, chest, and scalp bite mark injuries. Predation by birds has caused damage to the body.
Okay.
Odontologist does not need to be consulted. And your opinion, officer?
Non-fatal postmortem.
Agreed. Next injury?
Contusions.
So, the scalp bleeds from a postmortem head injury.
Oh.
A stone. The injury does not have the rim
Oh,
of
it's
an
from
early
fucking
inflammatory
Kuno.
response. The perpetrator on the scene has confessed to causing it postmortem.
At maximum velocity, fucko!
Has confessed to causing it at maximum velocity.
Coagulated blood sticks to his scalp and chest, where the countless stone.
Right. Next.
And the ligature mark.
A dark red abraded ligature mark encircling the neck, with a gap on the nape measuring, let's say, 7 centimeters. The hyoid bone is fractured, the cervical column intact. I see hemorrhaging on the skin, above and below the ligature mark. Depth of the mark, 1 centimeter. No signs of clawing on the neck.
Okay.
Below the note, 2 customary boxes wait to be ticked.
I
The
guess
man's
fatal
head.
injury,
That's
right?
it. We have established cause of death. It's not much, and it leaves much to be questioned. But it's a start.
Okay.
Let's wrap this up. I pronounce this field autopsy over.
What now?
Now we put him in a body bag, and I drive him to Forborg for processing.
The lieutenant looks at the dead man one more time, then at his notebook, then at the corpse again. He's thinking, did I miss something?
Trying to move the boots.
I thought we decided to leave it to
Okay.
processing.
Maybe we
Let's
get
not
the
turn this into some kind of circus.
maybe we get the god roll.
You run your hands over the victim's cold body, his limbs, his torso with its swollen organs. Maybe you should be more thorough.
Under his fingernails.
His fingernails have turned dark. They're chipped and quite low.
Do you think we missed something?
You can't shake the feeling that there are more secrets concealed in the flesh before you.
Got a gut feeling.
Okay, well, we are in livor mortis here. He is disintegrating. We need to refrigerate the body if we want to conduct another examination, and we need to do it fast.
Where do we find a fridge for the body?
It would have to be industrial in size. Let's start by asking Gart at the
Is that
Whirling
really what they
Rags
do? No, there's
and
no
the
chance.
Fritz store down at the gates. If they don't know, but only if all else fails.
Fuck are you looking at, Beano man? You want a piece of the Kuno?
Only if all else fails.
Let's hurry then.
This is one task we cannot sideline. With every hour, whatever we are looking for will become harder to find.
Okay, so we're gonna do this real quick. We need to ask Garte. Garte's gonna tell me to eat shit. The girl's gonna be like, I don't know what the fuck you want from me. We probably should just go straight to Kuno, but Kuno's not gonna be any help. Let's see, who's this? Dude looks like Sans.
Can I help you?
I seem to be in need of a fridge.
Yes, for the dead body. You want to put a dead corpse into my fridge, right?
Yep.
Well, I have a fridge, and you're not putting it here.
Why?
Because this is a culinary establishment, not a mall. I can't
I
believe
need
you
it.
asked me.
It would only be for...
Lieutenant, you too?
Yay.
You're asking
I
too?
hate this dude.
No.
Garte's the worst
answer
character.
is no. I will not turn this place into some kind of macabre circus.
Wow. Turned the lieutenant off like he was a busted old radio. He really is the lord of his realm.
Let's go talk to the Frit, Claire.
God. I'm telling you, the second there's an option, Garte, it's over for Garte. I promise you, on everything. The second I have the chance, it's over for me. Ugh. This girl's definitely gonna be like, no, I don't know why the fuck you're asking me this. And it's gonna be all down to Kuno. Hello. You have a fridge?
Is this about the questions again? Because I don't
You have a
really know.
fridge?
Right behind you.
I need to store a corpse here.
You're joking, right?
No, I'm not joking.
Okay. It wouldn't even fit, you know.
I don't see the
Now
fridge.
that I'm looking at it, maybe a glass-doored fridge in a public grocery store isn't the best option for storing a corpse.
Well, thanks.
Okay.
Well, back to our favorite character. To hopefully get info from him, I'm sure it'll work out. I'm gonna take my morale. I like how, with her, it's like, I mean, I would, but it's small. But with Dickhead, who runs this shitty little, spy, he's like, I don't know. Maybe I'm just hating.
You missed a good show before. A kid came by and completely fucked the tree to pieces.
He fucked the tree up! Fucked it good! It was
Wish I could have seen it.
Shoot that shit at Kuno, Pigonaut.
I need a fridge,
For the
Kuno.
fuck him. Good thing you asked the Kunmeister. Kuno knows a fridge. Perfect for freezing.
Okay. I thought you would.
Bacon Man's in a rush. But what's in it for the Kuno? What's the return
Oh
on
my
Kuno's
God.
investment?
Don't fuck it up. You need a fridge.
Okay, I can't convince him. Corpse-free yard.
Kuno's got everything Kuno needs. All civics and shit.
You can't buy Kuno, pig. Kuno's already got everything.
I can repay you.
Kuno's clock's not doing shit.
Oh my
Kuno's
God.
got a fuckload of time.
Don't believe him,
It's really
Kuno.
down to
He
this.
just wants to use your fridge.
Wait, what? Kuno's clock's not doing shit. You got a lot of time. Don't believe him. He just wants to use your fridge. This is gonna fail.
Kuno's a poor kid from a poor neighborhood. Say your job is on the line. He'll sympathize.
My job's on the line.
The fuck are you doing right now? The fuck is this shit?
Don't pay attention to him. Just keep telling your sad
I've
story.
lost almost everything, Kuno. My memory, my money, my name. I can't lose my job, too.
It's not that dramatic. We can just send the
Shut
budget
up,
to
Kim. Oh my God.
Kuno's never seen anything so lame. Listen, pig. If you were Kuno, the fuck would you care?
This isn't about me, Kuno. It's about the people I'm trying to help. It's too late for me anyways. If you don't tell me, I'll have to go ask other people, and that will take too long. Yeah.
But you see, Kuno wants for it to decompose. Kuno digs that cadaver shit.
Why?
Go fuck off and ask someone else. Kuno's not going to snitch. He likes
There's
corpses.
no... Okay.
Why don't we go pester some other kids now?
Okay. I'm off, I guess.
Kuno doesn't fucking care.
Who's the other kid? This one? Hello.
Can't believe you didn't take the
She continues to be here. All due to you. This kid is way...
I'll die before I squeal, pig.
Converse with me.
Murder was the case they gave me.
Okay. What do you mean other kids? There are no other fucking kids here. What do you mean? Talk to me. Let me know
Yes.
what you're talking about.
What do you want to know? Good.
Okay. Let's look at this. Ask around about a fridge. Well, I've asked 3 people. Some other local kids? Who else is there? What other kids are there? I mean, I guess there's... I mean, this lady's been very helpful. I don't think she's a kid, but...
Hello again, officer. Of course.
Redirects us to a
no
fridge. I haven't seen another kid in this goddamn game yet. So I don't know what they mean by another kid. I'm gonna try and figure this out. I'll be back.
Right to work!
There's this kid.
Hello, sir. Step right in. The store is open.
Hello.
Are you interested in a new and exciting book?
Okay, have I asked you some questions?
Okay, sir. I'll try to answer any questions you have.
I didn't know
hope
this
they're
person
about
was here.
books.
You know where a good fridge is?
A fridge?
Big fridge a cop could put a dead body in.
You mean like the ice bear fridge? Man, that's scary.
Ice bear fridge?
Yes, like a bear, but white. There's a fridge below the building in the basement.
This building?
Red glowing eyes. I went back there once, behind the bookstore. Mum doesn't want me to go there anymore. Not that I want to. It was pretty scary.
There's a big fridge there.
Yes.
Hell yeah. One more thing, how do I get inside the building?
That's a problem. The only way in is through the bookstore,
Ugh,
but my mum is
fuck,
pretty
okay.
strict about not letting anyone in. But I don't know, you're a policeman. Maybe you can convince her somehow. Anyway.
What's
My
your name?
is Annette, sir. My mum, her name is Plaisance. She owns the store. She's inside minding the register or organising the stock. Feel free to step in and browse our wares.
And you're standing out here in the cold
I'm
because...
signalling that the store is open. Otherwise, people might not know. They'd miss out on the crime,
Aw.
romance, and biographies of famous
This poor
people.
girl.
A sudden gush of wind turns the pages of the books on the counters. She covers her face, smiling. But she's cold.
Can I help you?
Kind of you to offer, sir.
What could you do to help her anyway?
That's fair. Such a good trooper, you're already learning the value of hard work. Yep, clearly. I could help by brutally dismantling the free market. Yeah! Let's do that.
Oh, no, sir. I'm happy to help Mum by luring in customers. Besides, I have some hot juice in my vacuum bottle to keep warm.
I guess that's good. What is romance? Shouldn't you be in school?
I do my studies at home at the moment. I have to help Mum keep this place running.
Damn.
Mum says it's necessary to do both because it builds character. Mum says a proper worker is dutiful. That's how you get ahead in life. You succeed.
How's the business going?
Mum says it's peachy. She was a little afraid at first. There's talk about this house being cursed.
Oh.
Behind her, the window has been boarded up. You sense the boards creaking, twisting for a second, and some kind of doubt in her tense shoulders.
Cursed?
Cursed in the way that makes them say that no business has ever really thrived here, sir.
Go
That they all
bankrupt.
go...
Bankrupt?
Exactly. But we've been doing fine so far.
I should look into
We
this.
can go into the bookstore and ask about the case. But I don't see much more to look into here.
Yes. Please do also look at our wares inside. The postcards and board games are there, sir.
What do you know about the other cursed business, or the failed businesses about this curse? That's enough about
Maybe
the
I
curse.
can tell you about some of our books instead.
Alright. That, my friends, is where we're going to leave it for now. We got our revenge on that one dude, Measurehead, so that's pretty good. We finally got the body down. And we're about to be able to get in this fridge, but we're going to have to convince Annette's mom to let us down there. That's all the time I have for today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the episode. If you did, make sure to leave a like and comment down below what you thought. And if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe. It really helps me out. I will catch you guys in the next episode. Peace.